Manufacture of sodium hydroxide NaOH by Kellner Solvay cell. Sodium hydroxide is manufactured by Kellner Solvay cell process. This cell contain two big tanks interconnected, one is called electrolyser and other is called decomposer. This cell has no compartments. The electrolyser contains number of graphite rods acts as anode and flowing mercury acts as cathode. A solution of sodium chloride or saturated brine solution flows through the cell. On passing electricity, sodium ions are discharged on the mercury cathode and dissolved to give sodium amalgam, and chloride ions are oxidized at graphite anode to give chlorine gas and escapes through outlet from the electrolyser. Then sodium amalgam which flows into other vessel which is iron tank, also called decomposer in this cell, where sodium amalgam treated with water and it decomposes to give sodium hydroxide, hydrogen, and mercury, which is regenerated mercury. Again, mercury is pumped into electrolyser for reuse. When the concentration of sodium hydroxide become up to 40%, is obtained and evaporated to dryness to get solid sodium hydroxide. The chemical reaction occurs as followings. In electrolyser, ionization of brine or sodium chloride takes place to produce sodium cation Na+ and chloride Cl- ion. It is shown in reaction clearly. At mercury cathode, sodium cation Na+ takes an electron to form sodium. This sodium react with mercury to form sodium amalgam. At graphite anode, chloride Cl- ion lose electron to forms chlorine. This chlorine reacts with another chlorine to form chlorine gas molecule as shown in the reaction. In decomposer, sodium amalgam react with water to give caustic soda NaOH, hydrogen gas H2, and mercury Hg. Let us discuss the cell in details. This cell has replaced Kastner-Kellner cell to some extent. Kellner Solvay cell consists of a rectangular trough, at the base of which there is a thin layer of mercury which flows from one end to the other acting as cathode. A concentrated brine solution flows slowly through the cell in the same direction as the mercury and is maintained at a constant level. The graphite anodes are suspended into the brine. During electrolysis, Cl ions are oxidized at the anode and chlorine gas goes out of the cell, while sodium ions are reduced at the mercury cathode forming sodium amalgam. The sodium amalgam leaves the cell on the left and flows into an iron tank where it is decomposed by calculated amount of water giving caustic soda, mercury, and hydrogen. Mercury so produced is sent back to the cell. The spent brine solution leaving the cell is saturated with more common salt and returned to the cell.